front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Washington in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Booker. Richards, the pass to Booker. With the fadeaway. Sinks the tray.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Thompson, a screen on Booker. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, that's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Durant surveying the D. Puts up a deep 3. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Irving against Booker. Got a piece of it. Done with a steal. A deep 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Back to Thompson. Pulls it from the corner. Outside for Irving. Puts up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 6.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, BA, such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
For 3, Booker. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Thompson for 3. Richards pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
The 3 ball. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 1:51 left in the first. Dunn outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And stolen by Jones. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
On the wing, Thompson. Booker defending. Thompson passes to Washington. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Outside Durant. Second chance effort. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. And here's Thompson for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
For 3, Booker. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Davis. Christie's checked in for Washington. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Thompson. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Six to shoot. From behind the arc. And that's not gonna go. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, hitting. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court right now for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Dunn. He's checked in for the Suns. Irving for three. Nice D from Beal. The Suns leading. It's Beal on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Irving for three. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 5. Dunn pass to Beal from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The three is up. And Kyrie Irving good for three. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Beal outside. Back to Dunn. The three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Irving fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Done. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 5. On the wing, Irving, defended by Jones. 4-3, and Lively's good for 3. Lively's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, having Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Beal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And Dallas also making a switch. Edwards, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Irving against Booker. Takes a 3. Another miss by Irving.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Irving. This one for three.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
The three is up. And Kyrie Irving good for three. Irving's got 15.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Plumlee, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Oh, got a piece of it. Booker against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. He nails it, and we're tied. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Offensive rebound. Allen outside. Dunn outside. Fires the three. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 6. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Irving for three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Booker can't get it to go. Irving looking around. Shoots over Booker. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. All right, thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense. That's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the three. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. And so it's Phoenix with it after the basket by Dallas. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Beal against Washington. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Booker with it. Irving picks him up. Dunn left side. Booker surveying the D. Mavericks with a rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Dunn. From the arc. They grab their own miss. For three, Booker. Back to Dunn. Lets the three fly. There's the triple. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Irving gets it to go.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
Outside Irving. Launches a three. Richards pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker with it. Gafford picks him up. Here's Durant. Oh, there's the alley.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Oh, got that one up quick. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. To halt the run. Outside for Irving. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Booker. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the three off target. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league, for sure. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Thompson against Beal. Phoenix shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Second team foul.
The first one falls. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Devin Booker. Good on both. And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. Here's Marshall. Another three for Dallas.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And the basket by Plumlee.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Marshall. He has 6. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Plumlee with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams from long range. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Beal attacking, and he lobs it up. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
No good there. And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Williams. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Prosper in at the power forward position. Exum from outside, off to Mark. Phoenix leading by 10. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 26 points.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Pass to Prosper. The kick out to Williams. Irving against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Irving. 28 points for him.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
For 3, Booker. The answer, Devin Booker.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
They get it again. Outside for Irving. Fires for three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Jones. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall, he's checked in for Prosper. Irving, the pass to Lively. The kick out to Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall. The Suns lead by 13. Inside. Back to Booker. Plumlee, a screen on Williams. Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Throw it down on the lob.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Irving. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Williams. Lively with a screen on Allen. Williams from long range. Another three for Dallas.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Booker. Pass to Plumlee. Hey, great communication on the lob. And the Suns lead by 11.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Here goes Booker, and he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Jacks up a three. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. The three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Williams from long range. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Exum left side. Outside for Irving. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Allen. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Exum. And it's Klay Thompson in for Williams. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Davis slams it home.
Watch out, Anthony Davis is caught fire.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
The three, Booker. He connects.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
To the inside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Count it. And that one brings them within one.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Outside Booker, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
For three, Booker. No good that time. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one.
figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Pass to Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Stolen by Thompson. Fires for 3. The Rockets with the new 14. There's Green with the 3. The rebound by Richard. Şengün against KD. And here's Booker from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Van Vliet on the wing. Thompson a screen on Booker. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Booker left side. Oh, good with the triple. Rockets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. They get it back. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got 6.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
Durant, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Green.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Booker the pass to Richards. Poke loose. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Brooks setting the pick for Şengün. Pass to Brooks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker dishes to Beal. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, the sweet shooting Bradley Beal gets to one of the best spots for three-point action, and that's the deep corner. Nicely done.
Now here's Green. Pass to Brooks. Şengün with a screen on done. Brooks with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now Van Vliet, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Out to Thompson. A fader. Sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
A nice shot by Booker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said you have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit. Suns leading by 5. Beal from long range. Rebound by Smith. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist from Green.
Three-point field goal.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Back to Smith. The tray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Now here's Jones. Right side Beal. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
From the arc. Pass to Whitmore. Over Beal. And it's Whitmore missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Allen for the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
The shot's good from Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Sinks the triple. Plumlee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Eason. Offensive rebound. Pass to Whitmore. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Cam Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. For 3, Smith. And another 3 for Houston.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Plumlee. And it's off from 3-point range. Rockets leading by 4. Shot from the top of the key. Again, the Rockets score. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Now, here's Şengün. From deep. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Durant's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Beal. And then for Houston, Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Smith. Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Now here's Booker. Over Green, and Thompson sends it back. Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. So for the Suns, Nick Richards comes in for Plumlee, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 16-6 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they're on the break. Here's Booker. Here's Beal. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Stolen away. On the wing, Booker. Up in time. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alper and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Thompson, a screen on done. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Lobs it up there for Brooks.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And here's Booker from the arc. Booker sinks the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Thompson against Booker. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
KD can't get it to go. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. A 2-point game. Şengün finds Thompson. For the tie. And stolen by Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 4. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we really have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. Thompson from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Houston lead. Booker with a deep three. Oh, Booker from way outside.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Outside, Green. Thompson in the corner. Some nice passing there by Houston. From downtown. Rebound by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. Van Vliet against Booker. Outside for KD. Back to Richards.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Van Vliet wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Booker outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Şengün. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Thompson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. And Jones subbed in for Booker. And a switch here also for Houston. Adams checked in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Rockets leading by 7. To the paint, O'Neal with the steal. And now the fast break, Durant with the ball.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Rockets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Kicks it out to Jones. Over Green. Here's Plumlee. He can't get it to go. Adams, some nice D. Rockets shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's Green outside. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Pass to Whitmore. Launches it. Tips it up. He knocks it down.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
So fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point. Plumlee, no luck. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Whitmore. From downtown, another miss by Houston. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. For 3, Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Smith. Another miss by Houston.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Plumlee, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns. Here's Whitmore. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Whitmore's got 5 points in the quarter.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Sinks the triple. Booker's got 29 in the game.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Smith for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. For three, Booker. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Holiday. A 3. And he stays with it. The Rockets with another miss. Phoenix has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Here's Booker. A touch from Booker.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Rockets lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
For 3, Booker.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And it's Whitmore missing.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Booker, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Easton passes to Smith. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
The wide open look for Plumlee. And right on target. Good. Rockets leading by 5. Easton with it. Here's Whitmore. And the 3 off target.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Booker, no good. The Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Smith for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Booker dishes to O'Neal. On the wing, Booker. Whitmore defending.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Booker. Fires from way outside. Misses there. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under...
Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Davis in at power forward. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And it's Gafford missing. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Green with the ball. Misses the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Irving missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Van Vliet misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Davis with a screen on Şengün. The offensive rebound. Outside Irving. For three. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Brooks. Van Vliet against Irving. Pulls up. Van Vliet misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. From deep. And the Mavericks, another three.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Van Vliet missing again.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Green with a screen on Washington. Brooks finds Green. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. Ooh, good deep by Irving. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Thompson attacking. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's got 6 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Irving for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Şengün. No points yet. Pass to Green. Şengün, a screen on Thompson. Back to Şengün. Fires the 3. Washington grabs the miss. And so Davis will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Washington. Back to Irving. Davis a screen. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Washington. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 3. Out left to the wing. There's the 3. And the Rockets Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Outside Irving. Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks with 4 3-pointers in the court. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Back to Whitmore. Fires the three. Offensive board. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
Irving for three. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Lively passes to Irving. Takes a three. Another miss by Irving. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Smith with a screen on Irving. Here's Whitmore outside. Mavericks with a rebound.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Holiday from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. To the right side. There's a screen by Marshall. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Whitmore missing. Dallas has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside. Well, he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
Yeah, that was good. Whitmore. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
And stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Rockets from the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Christie. And there's the screen. The 3-ball. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 27.
There's one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
Eason, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Whitmore outside. He drops it from range. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
The fader. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. That's 29 for him.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. On the wing, Irving. Puts up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Now Şengün. Outside Eason. Now here's Şengün. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drop, please. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So, on the floor for Houston. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Here's Irving. That shot, no good. Van Vliet with some nice D. Thompson finds Van Vliet. And it's off from three-point range. And for Dallas, they're shooting at about 44% so far. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Landale's checked in. Irving for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Landale. No good on the triple. And here's Irving. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Rebound by Van Vliet.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Landale offline with a 3. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Houston with another miss. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just a ridiculous pump fake there by Kyrie, putting the defender off balance, picking up the foul.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for Landale. Both free throws good from Irving.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Thompson, a screen on Irving. Back to Thompson for the lead. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving with it. Now Thompson defending. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Gafford with the ball. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Irving, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Brooks from outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Gafford, the screen. Irving for 3. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Out to Thompson. Outside Irving. Let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Christie comes in for Thompson, and it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. Pass to Shepard. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. They set the pick. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Marshall's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Smith outside. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 6 points.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Beyond the arc. Smith no good. Here's Marshall. Buried from outside. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Dallas on top. They lead by a bucket. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Smith outside. Eason a screen on Davis. Smith no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Holiday. Smith with a screen on Williams. Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Right side Whitmore. The 3. Smith outside. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. And the Rockets lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Şengün. 3-pointer. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Williams has got the ball here for Dallas. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Right wing. The three from Washington. Again, the miss by Dallas. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Williams on the wing. Gafford the screen. From deep, Williams finds Washington. Back to Williams. For three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 11. The three is up. And it's Shepherd missing. The Mavericks trailing. Washington outside. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Eason with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Whitmore outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. Davis with a screen on Şengün. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Back to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Stop the drought. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Whitmore. Washington against Eason. And he drives in. And here's Shepherd for three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Rockets lead by 1.
He was no stranger to big buckets in college. And Shepherd letting it fly there in a big spot.
The three from Washington. And the Mavericks, another three.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back three.
Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Irving. The three, Smith. Counted from distance.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Gets the three to fall.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Here's Smith. Takes it inside. Outside Eason. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
6 on the shot clock. Irving fires from way outside. And nails the tray.
There's that effortless range of Kyrie Irving. He shoots it like a free throw. This man's a lethal sniper from behind that arc.
Here's Shepherd. Off the mark there with a three. Now Irving. Into the lane. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Green. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Off the inbound pass. Money.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Watching closely.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
And on the way from Irving for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving for 3. They get a hand on it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They get it again. It's Beal on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Offensive rebound. Pass to KD. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. The coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Credit Beal for not losing track of the clock there. He had his eyes on that as he attacked.
Irving passes to Thompson. Irving a screen on Beal. Back to Irving. Launches a three. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 5. Irving with the steal. Gafford passes to Irving. On the wing, Irving. From past the arc. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Irving. The shot by KD. No good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Fast break, Dallas. Jacks up a 3. And it's KD with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Trailing by 2. A 3 ball. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Fade away. A rebound by Washington.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Booker. Outside, Beal. It's stolen by Davis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc. Irving can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot, no good. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 17.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. Here. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And a feature of Mavericks games for years. Team governor, Mark Cuban.
And since buying the team in the late 90s, Cuban has really changed how we view running a team. Very involved, bringing the Mavs their first title back in 2011. Cuban's the most passionate fan in this arena. He lives with each trip down the floor.
Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Irving. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. Jones against Irving. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Plumlee against Lively. Jones with nothing on the board. Shoots it. And Lively pulls it down. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
And here's Marshall from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. The Suns trailing. Jones with it. He's picked up by Irving. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 or 6 from long range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Suns have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Irving for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
Jones, that's for 2. Again, the miss by Jones. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Off target with his 3. The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Jones looking for an opening. Again, the miss by Jones. Mavericks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. The offensive rebound. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Irving from long range. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. After halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now. I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the small forward. Irving for 3. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the 3.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
And here's KD for 3. Count that one. Durant's got 7 points. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Irving for three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wasted no time on that one. 9 points in the game so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The kick out to Irving. Over Booker. On the wing, Irving. Over Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 34 points for Kyrie Irving. Booker looking around. Puts up a deep three. No good on the shot.
And that was a little bit of a range check flop.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Drops in the tray.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
The long-range shot from Booker.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
A deep three from Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Irving against Booker. And it's Dunn in the corner. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Dunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Thompson outside. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
KD with it. Picked up by Thompson for the lead. And it's Durant missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And stolen by Booker. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
How about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. More bodies going up court, the better.
The shot's good from Irving. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
They get it back. Outside for Beal. Outside O'Neal. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. And stolen by Irving. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Gafford. The kick out to Irving for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving for three. A shot off that time. The Suns have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Again, the miss by Booker. Davis against O'Neal. In the corner, Irving with it. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. Irving can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here now is Dinwiddie. And Irving launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Irving's got 46 points.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lively sends a screen for Irving. It's stolen by Jones. For the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Irving. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Suns trail by 4. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lively. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Left side, Irving. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Christie with the screen on Jones. To the left side wing. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Again, the miss by Jones. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Jones, no luck. Mavericks leading by 4. 3 on 3. It's tipped. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. It's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got 8 rebounds in this game. There's Beal with the 3. On the wing, Irving. Fires for 3. Another bucket. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
3-pointer. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 10. Booker with no one around. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
The Suns shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. Pass to Durant. Hands it from downtown.
Durant, for 3.
Now Irving. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Davis kicks to Irving. And good! He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
For 3, Durant. Not gonna go that time. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Yep, that one goes in there.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Şengün finds Brooks. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Şengün with it. Richards picks him up. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Booker against Van Vliet. Booker, the pass to Richards. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Booker for 3. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who is able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Booker no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. 14 points for him.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Brooks a screen on Booker. Brooks outside. Here's Şengün. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Booker surveying the floor. Screen by O'Neal. From deep. Booker can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson outside. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Thompson with a steal. Here's the break. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Booker. Thompson's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. And the Suns miss again.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Brooks from outside. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. From outside the arc. They get it back. Outside O'Neal. Booker for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson outside. And Dunn able to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Suns leading. The ball's knocked loose, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Ken Whitmore out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Jones. Pass to Allen. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
In for the Suns, number 0.
Three-pointer, Beal. It's rebounded by Şengün. Well, Houston's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Three-pointer, Holiday. And Houston, another 3.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Jones with the ball, and it's Şengün picking him up. Beal surveying the D, takes the 3, drills it from deep. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Beal from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday from long range. Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Beal outside. Plumlee down low. Defended by Şengün. Jones from outside. The Rockets pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From behind the arc. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Houston leading by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Booker. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Booker's got 16 points now.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Van Vliet misses.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
There's Plumlee with a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Şengün. 4-3. The rebound by Devin Booker. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns. Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Houston with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Another one falls for Phoenix.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Whitmore. Unloads. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dunn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The open shot by Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Booker for 3. Easton pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Booker. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson in the post. Defended by Dunn. Here's Whitmore outside. On the wing, Whitmore lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Booker can't get it to go. Right side Whitmore. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Now here's Durant over Thompson, and that one's good by Durant. Durant's got his first points of the game.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Now here's Beal. Launches a 3. KD! What else would you expect?
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Landale's checked in for Houston. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. He puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Kevin Durant, the easy opportunity from 3. It's fluid and it's on point.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Houston with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And it's Brooks missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Thompson, a screen on Beal. Out to Thompson. Back to Green. Lets it fly. Houston with another miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Booker. He's got 21. Durant puts some moves on. Releases. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Durant. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Here's Landale. Still no points. 3-pointer Brooks. Counted from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Here's the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Landale. Hey, expanding his range. He drops it from range. Landale's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Booker, the pass to Durant. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Landale. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And here's Green from the arc. And Houston, another 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Dunn. Thompson against Durant. 26 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now here's Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Van Vliet. 14 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Rockets lead by 3. And stolen by Jones. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Phoenix shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Booker for 3. Eason pulls it in. An open look for Smith. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Rockets lead by 5.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Booker. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now here's Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. And down it goes. 2 points. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
To take the lead. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. There's the drive. Outside Eason. On the wing, Holiday. Pure from 3-point range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Suns trail by 3. Outside Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
Smith finds Holiday. Back to Smith. On the wing, Holiday. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Outside Jones. From outside the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Pass to Easton. Back to Whitmore. Puts up a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's Whitmore outside. The Suns clear it. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Outside Jones. Outside Booker to take the lead. Can't get it to drop. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 1. No problems knocking that one down.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Booker can't get it to go.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And it's Whitmore missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And the basket by Holiday.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Now here's Smith. Outside Whitmore. Takes a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Easton. Over Plumlee. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so it's Houston winning this one.
things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now here's Davis. Nailed from three-point land.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Irving against Van Vliet. Back to Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. 6 to shoot. The three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
And on the way from Irving for three, sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Thompson. Brooks, left side. Irving against Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. From deep, Brooks. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here is Irving. The tray. Another three for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Launches it from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Irving looking over the floor. Off target from three-point range. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Şengün kicks to Green. Back to Şengün. Green with a screen on Irving. Van Vliet out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Brooks with no one around. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Brooks has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. Irving against Van Vliet. Davis down low. Back to Gafford from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston leading by 3. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Misses the 3. Dallas shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Outside, Davis. Back to Gafford. Takes the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson finds Brooks. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Buried.
Under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game.
It's been all about Dillon Brooks for the Rockets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the floor for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4. Christie the pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. He's covered by Eason. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Fires the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury. And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside, or he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
And it's Whitmore missing. Mavericks trail by 5. On the wing, Irving. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Eason with a screen for Smith. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Now, Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. From deep. The rebound by Holiday. Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Nice shot by Smith.
And you must chase Smith off that three-point line or face the consequences.
Irving against Holiday. For the 3. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
A deep 3 from Irving. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Puts up a 3. Again, Irving missing. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Here's Whitmore. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
What is going on right now?
Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Şengün. Dillon Brooks comes in for Jari Eason. And it's Green in for Cam Whitmore. Dallas also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Marshall. E.J. Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Williams in for Irving. Here's Smith going inside. For 3, VanVleet. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams for three. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Washington with it. Picked up by Thompson. Washington, that's good.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Brooks for three. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Davis.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Van Vliet. Stolen by Thompson. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 2. And now let's kick. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston in the lead. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Van Vliet against Irving. Now, here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's the 3. The Rockets with another miss. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Irving for the lead. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Trains the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Houston. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Irving. Green kicks to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. Shoots over Washington. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Outside for Davis. For 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And Dallas with a change here, too. Marshall's checked in. Here's Irving. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Picking his shot very well. Kyrie, he doesn't let the clock dictate the shot that he's going to take.
Şengün with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Irving. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. No good from Irving.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Van Vliet finds Green. Eason with it. Hasn't made one yet. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Great D that time from Irving. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Van Vliet against Gafford. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 26.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Here's Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Thompson outside. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forwards position.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks on D. It's a 5-point game. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Lively. Over Şengün. Lively's shot is on. And for Houston, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Smith for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 3 on 3. The shot's good from Christie.
And with the ability to make clean, crisp passes, Dinwiddie makes those around him better.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Rockets lead by 5. Christie with the screen on Howard. Nobody near Irving. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Here's Whitmore. Trains it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Lively, no one around him. Oh, good on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Whitmore. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 8. Pushed it in, Whitty. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Whitmore. That's now 8 points for Smith.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Good on the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Şengün. Pass to Smith. Here's Whitmore. And he banks in the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Irving from long range. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 8. Van Vliet against Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Smith sets the pick for Eason. Buries the long-range jumper. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
On its way from Irving for 2. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Şengün with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight to the left wing. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now the Mavericks moving it up. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Van Vliet.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within single digits.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard. Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Van Vliet wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout this one.